Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi! I've got these colours I got sent from Tina at Resin with Love, and this pumpkin, yes, Wendy, from Wendy's Decorium. Which shop again? You Nelly. This is to say thank you to my subscribers, my members, my watchers, my likers to the end. You are all so appreciated. Now this mould. Home Bargains apparently. Yep, so I went to Home Bargains, looked all over the place, couldn't find it. Nope. Happened to go into the range. Ta-da! So yeah, she's as much of a muppet as I am. £1, a whole pound for that mould, and it's awesome. I love it. In fact, what I've made today is now I'm using it as a candle holder to put candles on. Obviously, not to hold the actual candles up. I'm whiffling again. Whiffly waffling. Now, the red and the yellow I've mixed to get the orange that I want. Because I didn't want it to be lame. I wanted in-your-face orange. Because it's for Halloween. Obviously, it's going to be all year round, but it's for Halloween. So I wanted a really nice orange, and it always dries lighter than what you see in the bowl anyway, because obviously you've added it to white. So I'm giving it a good mixy mix, and it's just, it's like cream, orange cream. I've got a few lumps. That doesn't matter. It doesn't detract away from what it looks like. It all just goes in, but I need this a little bit more orange, so I add a little more red, and then I'm thinking, oh Christ, I've gone too far, and then it's like, okay, that's fine. See, I could see the red mixing in, and it was like, oh, this is going to be red, but it wasn't. I just needed to stop panicking. So I'm now going to pour this in to here. And this is for the Thursday train. I'm trying to remember to say this every week. With me, Dave, Janice, Julie, and Adrian and Corey. I will put their channels in the description along with the playlist. That's if I'm not too late, because I decided to shift my stuff again. You know when you're right-handed and you've got everything on the left-hand side of you? It does not work at all. But anyway, I'm going to tap the poop out of this. And while I tap the poop out of this, I end up watching some video about something or other that I can't remember right now. And I'm also going around the lines, because the lines could end up with air pockets. So this helps just by scooping around. I'll leave whatever's in the bowl to dry, and I can put that into my bits box that I can use for filler, or there's that word again. Sounds like sausage. Terrazzo, yes, I think. Now that feels beautiful. It feels so smooth, and I can't stop playing with it. There are a couple of teeny tiny bubbles. So I'm going to get my trusty nail file, and I'm just going to gouge them out. People do use a thingy to go around your lines. Oh, I don't know what it's called. Now my brain's just gone. I can't use it anyway because I gouge. So I found using a little nail file just to scrape around while it's still soft, absolutely brilliant. And I'm looking and I'm like, is there any more? Can I see any more? And I do spot another one, but I am struggling to see. And so if you spot any, I'm apologising right now because I can't see them. Although I can't do anything about it now because it's fully varnished and looks what I would class as tacky Halloween. I love tacky Halloween. You know, the tacky decorations and stuff like that. I can't wait to get the clown out so I can scare the kids. Oh, aren't I mean? I am scared of clowns, and I have a clown to scare the children. Oh dear. Yeah, well. Yeah. I'm one of those that likes to decorate outside and then scream boom. But I do check which sort of kids are coming up the yard first. If it's little tiny ones, then I'll just peek my head round the door and go boo. But if it's bigger kids, then I scare the out of them. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oops. I usually go dressed as the Grinch at the door too. They think I'm dressed up in costume. I'm not. That's just how I dress at home. I have a big snuddy that's ginormous green thing, and usually I've got my pyjamas on at that time of night. So yeah, I've got my Grinch pyjamas on, and I put my hood up because, you know, it might be cold outside, and they all think I'm mad for dressing up when it's just, you know, normal. I'm crackers. So what I'm doing with this is I'm going to paint pen it. There we go. I've drawn on a little simple design, and I mean simple, it's really simple, and I'm using these pens that Tracy got me and gave me. God, your common's showing again. And they run like a dream on this. I'm very much into these pens. They are beautiful. And so I'm gonna do the basic pen work, and then I'm gonna make it look like there's flames inside, like a candle, hopefully. And I'm also gonna do some stamping on it. Now, you don't see me do the stamping or the varnishing because I got carried away. So you'll have to wait till end till you see the end result. I got lost in what I was doing. I was actually enjoying it because it's a simple make, nothing complicated. It was just basically colouring Acrylic-Cast. And now I'm looking at that eye and thinking that's not quite straight. Do you know, why do I do that? Why do I look at my stuff when I've done and think, nope? And yet I'm really enjoying that too. Bum fluff. So, right now you're just going to watch me drawing and colouring. And you see my desk space is quite clean. That's because I've shoved everything to the side so you can't see it. And that little thing in the corner, not the pencil side, the other side, that's going to be my Saturday video. It wasn't going to be my Saturday video, it was going to be next week. But I was reminded that it's the friendship train for Halloween on Saturday, and I forgot. So, phew, thank God I was actually in front of myself for once. Well, not actually in front of myself, kind of in front behind, because I hadn't actually sorted Saturday's video out. I don't make sense, do I? I really am sorry. I start wittering on. But yeah, I like to do the simple stuff first before I do a complicated make. And my idea for Saturday will now have to be next week. I haven't even started it, so I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But I've kind of got an idea. And so yeah, I usually start me simple stuff first and then do me complicated after. I did all the black and then I started with the green. I think the green is quite a nice colour. I know, I just said green's nice. Must be something wrong with me. Although, like I said, I like Grinch green, and I think that one on the table is actually quite a nice green. And I do have to wait a little while for these to dry because they are very juicy. I like juicy pens. Do you know, I think I'm a bit of a pen addict. If you looked around my home, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 containers with pens. 15, 16. 15 containers with pens, pencils and pens in them. Some are really cheap and nasty and really not very good, but I can't let go of them. I really have to go through them actually and just see which ones still work, because some of these I've had for years and I just can't get rid. I'm terrible. I just love pens. Pens and notebooks. My husband tells me off every time we're in a shop and there's notebooks. He will stand in front of them, physically stand in front of them, so I don't pick them up. Because as soon as I feel that nice crisp page that's not written, it's not got lines on, I like plain, I have to take it home. It's a bad thing, it really is. Now I'm just putting this darker orange in between just to get a bit more oomph, and I think it worked. And I've also given it a bit of a shading on the eyes and the mouth to where the light would hit. At least that's what I hoped it would be anyway. And I will be putting like a fiery effect inside the eyes and the nose and the mouth. But I've really got to be careful where I'm going because that green's really, really juicy. Now I didn't shake this one up very well. My fault completely. And I'm just colouring the bottom to make it look a bit more shaded as well, but not too much. I'm losing my voice. You'll get sick of hearing me soon. But yeah, I like these pens. They're a very expensive pen, but must say I like them. And I'm not sponsored for this. I'm just a pen freak. And I'm just going around these just to get a bit of highlight, and obviously I'm not waiting for it to dry because it's me and I'm impatient. And I will be putting some light green down the stem. Is it a stem? Yeah, a stem. Now this yellow goes lovely over top of black. I was surprised actually how well it took. So I'm making it look like there's a bit of fire inside, you know, a bit like the jack-o'-lanterns, which is what it's supposed to be, but you know. But I thought yellow's not going to cut it, it needs a bit of red. So yeah, I put in a bit of red too, and I think that works lovely. I do make him look a bit buzz-eyed though. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. He does look buzz-eyed. Oh no. Oh dear. And this is where I go straight over the top of the wet paint. But like I said, it's me. I don't wait. I have no patience. And I wanted to get this done and start the next thing, which I did. Yeah. Like it. So you'll have to have a look on Saturday what I've done. And that's me trying to dry it now. Of course that works not. And I just wanted a little bit more leafy. It didn't quite look right just having the two. And I wish I'd actually done it a bit more further down so it trails, but whatever. It looks okay. But like I said, you don't see me do the stamping. You don't see me put the varnish on. Oh, that varnish stinks. It smells so bad, it's good. I love the smell of it. And anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Take a look at the pictures and I shall see you all next time. Bye bye!